while. Yeah, I haven't made a video for this channel in a little bit for, you know, TTC and all of that. I think it was maybe beginning of last cycle or the cycle before that. I don't remember. Last cycle, it was kind of like we took the cycle off, kind of. I wasn't as strict on my vitamins and supplements, and I wasn't strict on temping, and yeah, it was kind of relaxing, but not in that I hate people who tell you to relax, and then I relaxed, and because of this relaxation, I missed my ovulation. Like, I was so relaxed and not paying attention to anything. I wasn't checking my cervical mucus. I wasn't doing anything. And I missed my ovulation completely. I was like, oh my God, you mean I missed this chance? But the only good thing that came out of it was I had a 28-day cycle. Like, that was like, what? 28-day cycle? That's like a normal person's cycle. I've never had a normal person's cycle. So at least that was good. I've been dieting and exercising. I think that actually helped jumpstart a quicker ovulation actually this cycle. I realized I missed it. Okay, I thought I had a yeast infection at one point. Heard that actually it might have been the fact that I was ovulating early and I had a ton of cervical mucus. And I don't know, it was just weird to me. I don't know. And so I was like, oh my God, I might have a yeast infection. So then I started doing like the yeast infection meds. Because of that, I was not temping already. I was being relaxed because my ovulation comes later. I was like, oh, I'm going to relax. I don't need to temp now. It's not coming till later. And I wasn't temping. And then when I thought, then I was going to start again. And then I was like, oh, I might have a yeast infection. So then I didn't want to temp because I vaginal temp. And I didn't want to give the infection back to myself. So then I disinfected my thermometer and then I didn't temp. Well, and I was using the yeast infection meds, but even when I did the meds, I was like, this doesn't feel right. Like, normally when I have a yeast infection, it feels a certain way. And I don't feel this way. I don't know, but I'm going to do the meds just in case, you know, stay on top of things. Well, it turns out I was ovulating. It was horrible. And so I started temping again after I finished the yeast infection meds. And then I was like, why are my temps so high? And then I was like, because I ovulated. So I totally missed my ovulation. And I was not happy. I was pissed off. See, people out there who tell us TTC women to relax. You know what happens when we relax? We miss our chance. So, you know what? I'm not happy about that. And so, yeah, missed ovulation, started a new cycle. Today I'm cycle day 12, 13, something like that. I think 12. Yeah, just waiting around for stuff to happen pretty much. So I'm tipping this cycle. I'm on it. I'm about to actually start OPKs, I think today. And yeah, I want to stay on top of things. I don't like that I missed last cycle. I'm not happy about that at all. So yeah, it's our last cycle trying on our own. Next cycle is our first Clomid cycle, I believe. I see my RE on the 8th. And yeah, she's supposed to prescribe that day, and obviously I'll be in my 2-week wait then. I should be. It depends on if this is a 28-day or a 37-day. But I should be in my 2-week wait. I think no matter what days my cycle is, I should be either beginning or ending my 2-week wait. So, we'll see. And then, yeah, after that, it'll be a Clomid cycle. I've printed off the hospital's nice little instruction sheet that they use for Clomid. So about, okay, I take it through these days, and then on this day I go for an ultrasound and blood work, and then they'll have me trigger, and then I go in, well, then they'll decide if they want me to trigger or not. If the follicles are mature enough, then I'll trigger. If they're not, then I'll have to come back like another day for them to do another ultrasound and then trigger. It all depends on that. And then that should be like day 12. And then, unless it's a Sunday or a holiday, then it's day 11. And then day 26 through 28, I go in for a blood test to see if I'm pregnant. So yeah, I'm excited to do this. I think we're gonna get this show on the road now that something's actually being done. At our appointment, we get all of our test results back. So in the video where I talked about my appointment, my first one, so it talks about that I had a ton of blood work done. And so did my husband. And then we went back that Monday and he had his SA done. So we get all of those results and I'm excited to see what everything looks like and keeping my fingers crossed. Something else we're going to be trying to help with PCOS and just life in general, starting not this week because we just did grocery shopping. So next week we are going, well, at least I am, my husband will maybe a little bit but not fully, we're gonna go gluten-free. I know a few gluten-free people, and I know a whole family who does gluten-free, and the family actually is the family of my 3rd grade teacher, which I'm actually friends with now as an adult. And so they are gluten-free, and we actually had dinner with them once when I was home last summer. And so she had sent me a link the other day about the symptoms of gluten intolerance and like some of the main top 10 ones. And I have 8 out of 10 symptoms of gluten intolerance. So I'm like, this might help. And one of those symptoms is having PCOS. And I'm like, okay, yeah. And another one is having psoriasis. And yeah, this might just help change my overall life. So I'm willing to go gluten-free. I've been, like I said in the beginning, I've been doing diet and exercise. I'm going to do another video about that in a few minutes from now. So I'm going to be wearing the same clothes. Don't be alarmed. But yeah, things have been going okay. And yeah, just going with the motions of things now. So yeah, that's pretty much it right now. I'm gonna do a video about the diet and exercise next, and I have a hair video I need to edit and put up. And yeah, that's pretty itch for, that made no sense. Pretty itch. That's pretty much for right now. I wanted to do the love story tag with my husband. I'm gonna see if I'll convince him to do it with me. I know I talked to him and he was gonna do it, but now I don't know. But we'll see. Alright ladies, see you around. Bye!